Hi everybody, I just wanted to come on and give you a quick work tour of where I work. I don't know about you, but I love watching all of the videos where Zee brings us along on her day of delivering mail. So that was a garage door that lets all of the heat in the summer and the cold in during the winter. These are my hub shelves. Every store around orders from us because we stock more parts, and I'm in charge of pulling their parts and getting the trucks delivered out to them. That was our brake lathe. We turn rotors and drums. That's our used oil container where all of the DIYers who change on oil can recycle it. The bathrooms were down that hall. Over here on the left we have our CV axles. On the right are the strut assemblies. A little further down here we have all of our exhaust, tailpipes, mufflers, catalytic converters. And right here in the middle we have our really big break room. And there's two people having lunch right now, so we'll back out of there. Every now and again we have classes and meetings in that room, and it gets really annoying. This here we call our AC annex. It has all of our AC compressors, sensors, blower motors, everything for your air conditioning. On the right, some shocks. The back wall here, more AC parts. This is our sea of lines: transmission, power steering, AC lines. On the left, chassis parts. On the right, bunch of door handles, etc. Up top are the radiators. This is just a huge sea of plastic on this back row. More radiators up top, looking very perilous. Alternators on the right there, and all of your engine gaskets on the right. The alternators were on the left. Hub assemblies on the left, more alternators. I'm in the middle of shifting everything to make some room, so there's some empty shelves. More AC lines, power steering lines, your brake rotors on the left, and hub assemblies on the right. Brake pads on the left, more brake rotors on the right, and master cylinders. On the left are your cut to fit hoses, and on the right a shit ton of brakes. And this whole entire aisle are your radiator hoses. Like seriously, each aisle is a mile long, I swear. I definitely get all of my steps in every day. And here is all of our batteries, which we will install for you. Woohoo! And up here on the right is our battery tester, and it also will test your starter and alternator, see if they're good or bad. The front sales retail area, as we call it, the floor, are all of our performance parts if you want to soup up your engines and go really fast. These are transmission seals, transmission filters, transmission cables. Here are all of your headlights, tail lights, interior lights, your engine parts, your valve, lifters, push rods, bearings, transmission cables. That is air filters at the top, thermostats. On the left there are every seal you can imagine for your vehicle. Up here we have ignition coils, your belt tensioners on the right there, a whole buttload. That is a bunch of sensors, from your big pedal sensor to your crankshaft. Coil on plug boots, etc. That back wall there is control arms. We have a whole ton. Way more sensors. This one is some of your throttle body and fuel components and sensors. Fuel filters, overstock on oil filters. Air filters, that is our hard copy catalog, which if your computer can't find it, these should find it for you, but most people nowadays, most counter retail sales, don't even crack those open anymore. And spark plugs on the right, more filters on the left. A bunch of fuel filters, carburetor rebuild kits, fuel pumps, and ignition wires. Up at the top we have a bunch of headlight assemblies, tail light assemblies, turn signal light assemblies, and air filters. Here is our stock truck on Tuesday, when we haven't had a truck since Saturday. So everything we sold Sunday and Monday and ordered comes in on Tuesday, and this is 3 whole pallets of parts, which sometimes I have the joy of checking in. That is a crap ton of parts, people. This is my delivery fleet. I now actually have 7 vehicles that I try to keep maintained. This is my annoying coworker. He likes to do a lot of shenanigans. There he is driving a 100-foot spool of bypass hose. And here he is.
He drops about 3 radiators.
About